maybe everybody has one loss.
Yeah, there's several cases where every guy got a loss. I think actually we just saw Townsville at 120. I think that's the case there where everybody has a loss.
That's what made me think of this, yeah. So he doesn't know. At what point will they find out? They're going to, I guess they'll just tell him whenever.
They'll have to wrestle it out, and it'll come down to points. So that was a big tech for him.
Yeah, huge, right? So that's 4 points on the board.
4, yeah. Hahn leads Beer Dumple 9-0.
Damian Hahn?
Yep.
Well, I think
we
they're
got
in different
another
weight
PA
classes.
kid here. Jonathan Ross against Oklahoma's Wyatt Sheets, 132.
Looking for this first takedown here. Sits him, comes out, and we're going to see 2 points.
This is another case where there's still 4 guys all alive. Alex Butler and Nate Hagan are also alive in 132B. 132A will be Carter Happel and Justin D'Amico. Winner gets to the finals there.
So that's Zahid over there on mat 8, huh?
Yep, Zahid and Montoya about to come up.
I have a challenge out there for anyone listening. If you think you're any good at Words with Friends, go ahead and add my man Willie here. He will stomp you. He plays at about 10 o'clock every morning for about 20 minutes.
Yep.
And he's a crusher, except maybe when he's playing Adam.
Me and Adam go back and forth. Adam has his own style. Hayden Tuma leading Mike Kemmer 7-0 on 3. Kemmer puts up a couple points, 7-2 now. Weaver leads Stroker 7-4 with 2 minutes to go. And McKenna beating DeBlasi 7-0.
Oh, big level change here. Gets in on the leg, trying to make up some ground here. Sheets trails 4-0 here. Just over a minute to go in the first period.
Big match in the hole. Daniel Lewis and Brock Zackerl. If you missed that result yesterday, it kind of blew my mind. Michael Pixley from Blue Springs tech falled Dominic Abinator. I mean, I knew Pixley was good, but man. Stroker in business cut the deficit to 7-6, and he's in on a shot, but Weaver belly guts him, so it's 9-6 now. And they're flipping and flopping over there on mat 6. Stroker going to get a couple exposure. Weaver going to get a couple exposure back. So 11-8, and they put him neutral. Great match over there on 6.
Here we go. They've been in this position for a sack, more than a sack. Trying for that crotch lift, and he's not going to get it, but he's going to scoot the corner and score 2. So he cuts that lead in half right at the end of the first period. Good persistence there in Sheets. Now trails by 2 instead of 4. As it's 4-2 at halftime. Tuma up 7-4 over Kemmer over there. That's taking place on mat number 3. Hayden Tuma on top. Check that. Check that. It's 7-6.
Kemmer storming
And check
back.
that. I think that might be, that is Tuma on bottom. My apologies. Again, this is over on mat number 3. Mat 3.
2 minutes to go. 1 point lead for Tuma. Kemmer a couple time state runner up in PA. Tuma just won Greco for I think the 4th straight year.
Oh, look at that head pinch by Hayden Tuma. He's going to take 2 and make it a 3-point lead. Get a little bit more comfortable there in the last minute, 45. Checking back here on mat number 1. We head into the second early on. It's still 4-2. Ross with the lead over Sheets, 132 pounds. Ooh, low shot. Oh, takes him through. They're going to go 2 blue for Ross. Sheets comes back on top. He's going to get 1, so Ross is basically going to put an extra point on the board. He leads by 3 now instead of 2. It's 6-3.
Beer Dunful and Hong getting interesting, 15-9 now.
Wow.
It was a 9-0 lead for Hong at one point.
Hong's in the red?
Hong's in the blue.
He's in the blue, okay. So he really closed that gap.
Hong is a
points.
Sonny Abe kid from PA, but he's going to go to Georgetown Prep in Washington, D.C. next year as a freshman.
Georgetown Prep, nice. It's Jeff Buxton over there in his corner, isn't it?
That's in Beer Dunful's corner. Jeff Buxton coaching Team Jersey.
I recognize that guy. And Abe in the other corner, not bad.
Not bad coaches, right?
John Smith over here, about 10 feet away from us on the edge of the mat.
Yeah, he's watching Sheets here. Oklahoma boy.
9-8, Tuma and Kemmerer. 30 seconds to go in that match. That's a good one. Kemmerer is in on Tuma's leg. He's deep. 22 seconds to go over there. Again, I'm talking about mat number 3 right now. Hayden Tuma, Michael Kemmerer.
Man.
They're going to go 2 for Kemmerer on the edge late in the match. He's going to beat.
What was Tuma doing?
That was kind of unusual. I don't know what was going on there.
Man, he didn't have to do that at all. At the buzzer, Michael Kemmerer wins.
So that's not completely shocking, but I thought Tuma would take that one. But Kemmerer looking strong, wins at 10-9, an exciting finish. Back here on mat number 1, it's still 6-3. We're just under a minute to go now.
Daniel Lewis, Tech Falls, Brock Zacharel. And McKenna Tech Falls, DeBlasi.
And so we are going to see that anticipated match over there on mat number 8, Willie.
Yeah, there was a hold there for a while. Or no, that was Hong. That was Hong and Beer Dunful. I think there was blood time. Rico Montoya comes firing out of the gates, gets a push out. 6 seconds in, he leads Zahid 1-0.
And we got a takedown here for Sheets, so he cuts that lead to 1. It's now 6-5 here on mat number 1 with 24 seconds to go.
Big one coming up on 9. Mitch Bengston, Grant Leaf. Both have been on the big stage in Fargo before. Bengston in Greco and Leaf in Cadets a couple years ago, 2011.
And that's going to be it. Time ticks off here on mat number 1. The final score is 6-5. Ross over Sheets at 132 pounds. Zahid got a takedown back over there. He's up 2-1.
Ross essentially moves to the de facto semifinal. He'll have the winner of Butler and Hagen to make the finals.
I see a headgear bobbing back and forth with tape underneath it over there. That can only mean one thing.
And head wrap. You go head wrap, blue triangle headgear,